Hello, this is the Ethereal Aquarian. I'm coming to you with my Mirror Soul Moonscope readings. I go by the ingress of the moon by sign. Currently we are in Libra until June 13th. This reading is for twin flames in separation. These are water signs for this reading. You and your divine counterpart, either one in water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Um, if you are in a twin flame journey, you are going to be mirroring this energy in some form or fashion. Um, it may not be in the same way. It could be family exhibiting one energy while you internally, your divine counterparts internally experiencing this, or flip the energies. But in some form or fashion, twin flames are going to be mirroring this type of energy that's in the reading. And I'm doing these simply because I am felt compelled by the moon, so I call them my moon scopes. There's no real attachment to them that you have to be worried about necessarily, other than I'm an Aquarius with a Virgo moon, and I just am very compelled to have huge epiphanies in the changing of the signs of the moon based on my own natal chart, and so that's why I'm doing these moon scopes. Without further ado, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is your reading. Current energy is the Nine of Pentacles. That is the energy of independence, that as you stand, you know you are completely fulfilled and feel great about who you are. You're standing. You have financially all you need. Your abundance as well as an independent energy in this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is beautiful in that current energy. In your heart space, I have the Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups. This position in the heart space, this Nine of Wands and this Five of Cups, this is a powerful reading, water signs. This Nine of Wands with the Four Wands up, the Five Wands down. This is being guarded or guarding your stability. To me, this is knowing in your heart what makes you stable, what you feel stable with, and moving away from heartache, knowing that the regret and the sorrow, it may not feel good, but there's something in an inner balance union, an external union, that you see you need to be guarded with. This is guarding that union. Although it may hurt. The Three of Cups on that Five of Cups downwards like that is definitely speaking of not feeling very good, not feeling very celebratory, but understanding the necessity of the fighting having to end, that the stability you seek is in your heart and you're guarding it even though it might be painful. In the headspace, we have the Queen of Swords. This could be a female. Oh, why am I not focusing? This could be a female air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your head. It could be your own balance again coming from that union if this is an internal thing. That knowing that there's some side of your creative and nurturing that needs to be highlighted. The Queen of Swords, she's very tired. And when I look at that face, she knows her truth, and she's been speaking her truth for so long. To me, this queen seems like she is desperately seeking her balance. Although her flower's still there, she's still there, very regal. She seeks a balance in some form or fashion, and this is in the headspace. So this is definitely a place for her to be. She's home here. Now, oddly enough, in the possible outcome, here's our King of Swords. He does not look so worn. He has that very, to me, determined look. The King of Swords is an energy of knowing what's right, knowing how to, how and when to convey, when he needs to convey, but not often speaking so much about that. He does make plans. He makes plans for the future, and this is a possible outcome. This could be the balance that you are so tired of, thinking about and finding. And the underlying energy is the Five of Pentacles. That being Spirit's nudge that often when we are at the bottom, when we feel left out, when we feel, completely cheated and wronged and out in the cold, is where we find our greatest motivations, is where, although we are confused with the, juggling on top, and we're confused because we're not integrating correctly on the bottom, in the center of this is the Ace of Pentacles. It's there. It's this, we've got this runaround that we're doing all over and not seeing Spirit say, this moment that you're in pain is the motivation you need. This is the gift that Spirit is giving you to help you out. So this is a very powerful reading, water signs. Having the sense of independence, this very well could speak on using that sense of feeling left out on the cold and feeling so, that being the motivation that seeks the union from your headspace into your, your possible outcome. This is such a powerful reading right here. This very well could lead to some water sign unions, and I say congratulations. And I'd like to hear any comments, like, shares, and subscribes if any water signs do find themselves from now to the 13th going into union. That would be so beautiful. Otherwise, if you are a water sign and you find your clarity, your truth, and you seek it so that you feel balanced and grounded in your truth, so that you inside marry your king and queen of swords, that internal fulfillment that comes from using life's lessons as the motivation. I'd like to hear comments from any of you that also find that gusto that comes from those bottoms that we find and pull ourselves out of, and how beautiful those can end up being for us. Again, this is the Ethereal Aquarium water signs. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was very, very powerful, very motivational. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I will be back on the 13th with another moon scope. Take care. Bye-bye.